Hi folks, Dr. P here to talk about one of the great dichotomies of war games. Reason why war games, because they're games, can't very well reflect the reality of war. And that is that the best behavior, the best practice in war is often not much fun. Of course, some people say that war is all about waiting, and that's no fun in games. But I'm talking about actual strategy and tactics. For example, air warfare. Dogfights are cool, right? But no sensible fighter pilot wanted to get in a dogfight unless he was sure that his plane was much better at dogfighting than the enemy's. It was a somewhat chancy affair. The proper strategy was called either boom and zoom or zoom and boom, I never remember which. And that is to get the altitude on the other side, get in the sun, dive down on them, shoot them as you go past, and use the speed that you've got from your dive to get away from them. Often fighter pilots never saw who shot them down, and one of the reasons was this boom and zoom. Well, that's no fun, is it? How would you make that fun in a game? In tank warfare, he who shoots first usually wins. But that also isn't a lot of fun. Of course, he who shoots first is usually the defender, but that depends on a lot of things. This is also why old D&D, first edition, for example, broke down when you got to double figure levels. He who shot first gained such a big advantage because of the power of the spells and the power of the bows and other things. Sport is entertaining and games are sport. War is not sports. War is hell. All is fair in war. And so games don't generally, certainly commercial games, don't generally have much to do with real warfare. So what games are usually about is generalship rather than warfare. And they're two separate things. And even generalship isn't very well presented in commercial games, but you can do things to make it more likely. And I'm not going to get into it further here, but game players often want to control what goes on, and that's something you do not have in real warfare. There's a great deal of uncertainty in real warfare, and that's more uncertainty than most serious gamers want in their games. Thanks for listening.